Hello, dreamers. This podcast is for you. Dreams do come true.
It's never too late to get started, and that's what I want this podcast to be about for you. To lift you up, give you encouragement, and know that your dreams are not dead. They're still there. If you have that inside of you, it's meant for you to do it. At whatever level it is, you have just got to take the first step. You can't just keep sitting on it. I know I'm one of those dreamers, and we're going to make our dreams come true. So I'm excited about this podcast. I'm excited to get started, and I'm so excited that you're here. Well, I'm really excited that is Shaista there as well. Did I say that right? As Imran?
Hang on.
Hi.
Quit looking at my.
Hi.
Hi. How are you?
Wonderful. How are you doing, Shaista?
Fine.
Did I say
She
that
she
correctly?
yeah,
Yes.
she's still excited about winning the award.
I know. Well, that's what we want to talk about because she won International Promoter, and Imran, you won the Male Rising Star for the ISO Awards. And I'm so
Exactly.
excited for both of y'all. And I really want to hear your story, how you got started and then
Oh,
what brought you to Nashville or how you connected with Dawn. I'd love to hear your story.
Don has taught me a lot of things.
He, he was born. He was born a small black child.
Well, the journey started back. The journey started back in 80s. That was, I think, 88 or 89, and in fact even before that, 83 or 82. That's how, like, I was at school, and one of my friends, he gave me a cassette. It was a compilation album with different rock music, and I started digging that real quick because before that I was really into pop music and disco and all this stuff.
Hmm.
But the strange and the funny part is that there was no rock American or British English music back in Pakistan.
Western music.
Yeah, Western music for that matter. So, uh, getting music, getting American rock music was not easy. It was so difficult for me because it's like you are born in China and you suddenly started liking American music and started speaking English. So how would you feel? So it was something like that for me.
Wow.
And yeah, we were a couple of friends who got together who had one thing in common, that was rock music, English rock music. And it was very difficult to find cassettes back then. There wasn't even CDs we had, so they were only cassettes, no vinyl, nothing, only cassettes.
Mm.
And then I got more into music, and then I thought that these what are these loud guitars? I had no idea that what this distorted sound of guitar is, but I was trying to figure out. So we had some shops, some bookstores who carried some guitar magazines back in the days, and one of my friends, he got this magazine, and we started exploring, and that's how I got to know what guitar is and what distortion and effects and all these things, because there was
Amazing.
no YouTube, no internet, nothing. And then I got my first guitar. It was an acoustic guitar with 5 strings only, and I played it for about 2 years. I wasn't very serious, but I was like playing it, and I was learning by myself. And then I realized that guitar has 6 strings.
He realized he was missing a string.
I know, bless your heart.
Then this journey, I got serious. Like in 92, 93, I started really, like, I became serious with the guitar. I thought that I'm going to learn this, and I really want to learn. Then after like a lot of practice, locking myself in a room and learning guitar, I just formed a local band with some couple of friends where I live. And the band I formed was not in English, it was in my language, the
Mhm.
songs we did. but I wasn't quite satisfied because something was missing, and that I think it was the English music. I have always been fascinated with English lyrics, and I don't know, for some reason I could relate to it more than my own language.
Mm.
So then I thought that I should start writing something in English, and I started writing poetries. I wasn't really good at English. Whatever my English ability of writing in English was, I wrote uh, some English songs and I started composing them. And unfortunately, I wasn't appreciated by the whole thing what I was doing, because the friends I was with, they wanted me to do something in their own language, and they thought that I'm not gonna go anywhere with English music. But I really believed in myself,
Mm.
and yeah, and then um, I think in 2006 probably, I formed Project X with one of my friends. His name was Melvin, and we started working on different songs, and we made couple of songs. And the best part, that he agreed with me that we are going to do some English work, songs in English. And in 2016, my singer, he passed away.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Yeah. So uh, then I was pretty devastated. I thought that I don't know if I'll be able to continue with someone else, because I couldn't find his replacement. He was too good.
Mm.
And then I started putting whatever I had, whatever I recorded with those guys, I started putting it on Facebook and other social media, YouTube. That's where people started to notice what I was doing exactly. And
Mm.
in 2000, and along this whole journey, the best part was I got married in the year 2000, and Shaista was very, very supportive of me. And I was very lucky to have her as my companion and as my biggest support.
Actually, I'm not a musician. When I got married to Imran, I just supported to him. Eh, My husband wish
Was to become a
was
good
become a good
international musician.
international musician. So I just supported and promoted to him.
She
That is so inspiring.
Yeah.
she's a model. She's not a musician. She
Yeah, my videos as well.
Yeah.
Well,
but
you're
she
beautiful.
she
Thank you.
she is part of the backbone of what Imran does. And I will tell you this. I was a guitar tech for Slash, Gary Richrath, and hands down, this is the most purest musician that I've worked with in 20 years. And that doesn't mean I'm old, but it does.
I didn't say that, Don. You did.
I know I'm
That's an
trying,
awesome compliment. Yeah,
but
that's an
I
awesome.
mean, honestly, to work with some of the names that I've worked with and to get to work with him, because I don't play music. I do sound, lights, promote. But when I can tell him I hear something, he can change it.
Mm.
He hears what I'm saying because I can't play it, and we make the best out of it.
That's a
And
great
like,
connection. Mm.
yeah, we talk 3 to 4 times a week, and we collaborate on things. And I don't play, so that's what makes our friendship, our brotherhood, very, very, very unique. And when you can find that connection, because him and I shouldn't get along, we're oil and water. Because a lot of people don't think that we should get along. And he drugged me up on stage, and Shaisa drugged me up on stage. I didn't win the award. I helped people get there. That's my job. I want you I want you to realize your dreams.
That's so
Okay.
awesome.
I've already been to the show back in the 80s. So you know, my whole thing is now, where do you want to go from here? And Imran and I have a hashtag that says music knows no boundaries.
I like
And,
that.
and it doesn't. Music doesn't have any boundaries.
No, it doesn't.
And the minute you realize that is the minute you go to the next level. Because we would have never had the Scorpions. We would have never had ABBA. We would have never had anybody. Because the minute that you realize that music doesn't have any boundaries is the minute you take your guard down and you start accepting everything else.
Celine Dion is from Canada. Yeah.
Yeah.
You got the phone now.
Yeah.
We share everything.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Okay. Fast forward to 2016, and Melvin passed away. And on the very same year, I was nominated for the first time for the Josie Music Awards. And in 2017, I won that as the world musician for the category of world musician. And that's where I met Don. I started talking on the phone, and then I realized that Don has a lot more to offer than I can ever think. We became friends, and that friendship went beyond just friendship. It became a brotherhood. We are like brothers now. And then he offered me to be a part of D&D Productions, which I gladly accepted, and I was totally honored to be a part of that. And then I started collaborating online with different artists, with different musicians. I collaborated with Broniger McDaniel. I did a whole album with her. And then I collaborated with the guys from 3 Days in the Grave, Greg Whitestock, Gene Couple, and Robert Teller. And then I collaborated with other artists from Germany, from Italy, and all over the world, you can say.
It's amazing. Very impressive.
Thank you.
So I was listening to your song Crazy. Are you playing the guitar in that and singing?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. That is an awesome guitar piece in there. I mean, the song is beautiful too.
Thank you. The singer was Melvin, who passed away, but I composed the song. I played the guitars. I wrote the lyrics. Everything was mine.
That was so beautiful.
Thank you so much.
And I'm so excited for you winning the male rising star for ISA. And then your wife, she got the international promoter, and I want to hear a little bit from her about, does she just promote you, or is she promoting other international artists?
Do you promote me or other people also?
Yeah. In future, I will. In future, I will do in international and around other artists.
But right now,
right now, I'm supporting my husband and promoted only my husband.
Well, it sounds like you have a big job, because I think Don's involved too, right?
I'm still excited. I become a international promoter of the year. I'm only one
from Pakistan.
From Pakistan.
That is so amazing. It's very inspiring. And so when you were promoting,
maybe I could have won something.
Don, what happened? Were you nominated? I thought you were nominated, weren't you, or no?
Oh, yeah, we had the largest crowd there that was out of D&D Productions. We had 14 people there. It's just in my group.
Awesome.
And the most awesome thing is that I have 2 award winners that are sitting on my couch at the moment.
That is very awesome.
There's nobody else that can say that.
Yeah.
So we had 3 other people nominated. These 2 won. So
you had 5 altogether out of your group nominated, and 2 won.
Yes. That
That's
now,
impressive.
now you think about that ratio, because a lot of it isn't about how you go through it, and my journey has been terrible in the past 30 years. So I've learned by all the mistakes. So I took 25 years off, and that's really showing my age, but I took 25 years off.
Mm.
So I give out information. If anybody wants it, they take it. If they don't, they can go somewhere else. But because there are a lot of sharks in this small pond,
Mm.
and you really, really have to watch. Imran has been very receptive to where I try to guide him.
Exactly.
Because a shark in the water, you might not come back out, and that's what the music world is like right now. Because 25 years ago, we didn't have Facebook, we didn't have all of this. So I used to have to walk up and down the streets of LA and stick posters on a wall, and then come back down the other side of the street, put my poster back up. So now you have social media where you have 25 people sounding exactly the same.
Yeah.
And, and the people want to put their hands in Imran's pocket and pull him left or pull him right, and they don't understand. He's mine.
Mm.
Because I won't let that happen.
Well, he's very fortunate to have you there, and all the knowledge that you bring. It's just unimaginable. I mean, it's obviously they listened and it paid off. So their dreams are coming true because they listened to you, and you're, well experienced in the industry. So that was really awesome for them.
Well, the first D of D&D Productions, her family wrote for the Oak Ridge Boys, for the Statler Brothers, Fair and Young. So there's some knowledge here.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't come from the country. I started for like a year or two, and then I went straight to heavy metal, where Imran's at.
Mm-hmm.
But what I've done is I've slacked back a little bit. Doesn't mean I still don't love Imran. I love him like a brother, and I support gospel. I support metal. I support rock. I support country, because you know what? This is the one thing that makes people think when I say this. And if you're in the music industry, there's only 7 notes. It's like the alphabet. Yeah. We can't create any more letters.
Yeah. Right.
Mm-hmm. Mozart plays the 7 notes that Imran plays.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
So it's how you interpret it.
I love it.
That's why we have our logo that says "Music knows no bounds."
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's what we believe in. Right. Because Nashville is a melting pot. Mm-hmm. It really is. It's kind of like New York was on Ellis Island back in the day. Mm-hmm. I just got to get him out there, but one step at a time. Because if you hurry it, then it goes away. You can hurry music. Yeah. Because it's not personal. And if music isn't personal, it's nothing.
Mm-hmm.
And
no, that's true.
People think that it's an easy journey, it's not. Mm-hmm. They think that you become an overnight sensation and you get cars and you get jets and you get mansions and all these things, but they don't see what we go through, and we go through a lot. They don't see how hard we work.
Mm. That's true. I mean, you've got years, decades here you've been working on it. So, it's great.
I've been playing guitars for the past 31 years almost now. And, playing English music in Pakistan, it's not an easy thing, People doesn't accept you at all. They want their music in their own language. So you automatically become an outcast, a loner, and then that's not easy, And the same people who didn't believe in me are texting me now, and they say that we always knew you're going to make it.
Mm. How does that make you feel? I mean, do you even want to talk to them?
Oh yeah, I'm cool, I try to be humble, otherwise Don is gonna kick me. So, and the best part is that Don and I have so much in common musically. Like
Mhm.
we the people he was associated with, I used to listen to them
Mhm.
back in 80s, all the 80s rock music, glam rock, and all this stuff.
He's
Mhm.
being calling me old. That's what it is.
He's being nice about it.
What a lot of people don't understand is for every hour and a half to 2 hours that a musician's on stage, I got 20 hours involved in that, if not 30.
I would believe it.
They don't understand the behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Shaisa is probably going to get scared because when I introduce her to that type of world,
Mm.
it really is. You have to put for every hour he's on stage, I got 10 hours in it.
Mm. I would believe it.
Just his show at ISSA was 3 minutes and 35 seconds.
Yeah.
Mm.
We got 21 hours in a flight. We got
Exactly.
hours of production.
Yeah.
Out about over $1,000 in a house that we rented.
Yeah.
They think you just walk up and become a rock star.
Exactly. Yeah.
If it was that easy, I'd be a rock star. I just don't want to.
You're a rock star, man.
Well, I think that this is wonderful. And Shaista, for you being the promoter of Imran, your husband, so did you promote him on internet radio or to publishers or just the regular radio? How did you promote him to win your award?
You she basically posted a lot of my
Lot of
music
on Facebook and Instagram and
yeah.
Twitter, and my Pakistani
share
friends shares with them.
She's always like sharing my music to everyone, and especially on Facebook and other places.
That's wonderful.
Yeah, I believe myself on my God. One day I will achieve my all goals and dreams. And I want to spread love everywhere in the world
and
peace everywhere in the world.
Yes.
Yeah.
Me too.
Off is what she did. She stole all the ideas.
Well, I think that's wonderful, and I think
I love
one
you
thing.
all friends, and I love you all my friends.
Oh, that's so sweet. We love y'all, and we're so glad I'm glad to be here interviewing you and talking to you. And one thing that I know you're going to be big, you're going to be successful, you are going to make your dreams come true is because you've got that belief in yourself. When nobody else did, you still kept going and you had it in yourself. And then you met Don in 2017. And then look, that's only 2 short years or a year and a half. Things have just blown up for you. So, your dreams are coming true. And I'm so excited to really share this with the world and share your story.
Thank you. And the best part is that Don really believes in me, and he is coming from that point where he has been with great rock bands, and he has a vision. And that really blows me away, that I'm totally honored that he really believes in me so much.
And I can tell, even just on the call, what kind of connection that you guys have. And that is truly, when you have that kind of connection, only success is going to come out of it. I mean, I just feel it.
He's just saying that because he's living in my bedroom. I'm living on the couch.
Oh, that's so nice of you, Don.
Basically, it's a synergy. We create a synergy. One person cannot do anything.
Don and Dee, so kind
They are so kind to
They are
us.
so kind us.
Yeah,
Very
kind to
kind to
us.
us.
That is so.
Once Imran gets over his 21 hour, 21 hours here, 11 hours difference, gets over his jet lag. Because
It'll be time to go.
the first 2 nights we were up all night.
Oh
And
my
it caught
goodness.
up. And we have another musician living upstairs. And he's young enough to be probably young enough to be my grandkid.
Oh.
But what we do is this is my last go around. So I'm gonna make things happen, and
You
I'm
are
gonna do it.
making things happen. You are.
I do it with a passion. And if I didn't have D on the first D on the other end of it, this wouldn't happen. And if we didn't have Christy, which she's in Indiana, and we have Carrie, that he's up north, uh, um, Ruby Redstone, she's in Alabama. No, I mean the people that work for D&D or work with. Nobody works for me. I don't believe in that term. But these people D's the one that gave me the push, because I was waiting on disability. She's like, do what you love. I said, I love music. But it annoys me. It really does. Because there are, like I said, there are too many people that want to take advantage of Imran or Shaista or Alex, for that matter. We have other artists. We have 15 artists.
That's amazing.
So it there's a lot of it that goes on. But how many people are going to have somebody fly 21 hours to live in your house for a 3-hour show or a 4-hour show?
Well, you're amazing. They're amazing. And I'm so happy that I got to talk with you guys before you left. And I just have 2 more questions. One is, what are you working on? Any passion projects or anything exciting, new music coming out soon?
Yeah, we are working on 3 more albums. One I've already done with Broniger McDaniel, and the other one, it's about to be completed with 3 Days in the Grave. And like we have done about 5 songs, and 6th one is there. And then there's an instrumental album which I'm going to be releasing very soon. I've got like 9 or 10 instrumentals, and I'm going to choose the best ones from that. And then I'll be working on a Christmas album with Dawn. It's going to be really awesome, Yeah, so things are in the pipeline, and I hope that I'll be too busy in the couple of coming months.
That is so inspiring, Imran. Now, where can people find your music? Is it on all the digital platforms, or where should they go?
Yeah, they can find on all the digital stores, Spotify, and everywhere. Plus, they can find on YouTube as well.
Okay. And then, do you have? Can they, if they wanted to contact you, do you just want them to contact you through Facebook, or what's the best?
If they want to contact, they can contact D&D Productions.
Okay. No, thank you.
Yeah. So we'll be. I'll be in touch, and Dawn will take care of everything.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Well, this has been so excellent. I really appreciate y'all's time. And again, congratulations on the awards, International Promoter for Shaista and Male Rising Star for you, Imran.
So much.
Y'all are so lovely. And I hope that y'all have a good visit and a safe trip home. And thank you, Don, because you recognize greatness and you just helped create it. You're awesome.
They both got Crystal Awards, and I got a T-shirt. So I'm.
Do you want us to bring you an award, Don? What do you want?
I want one. You can even leave the name off of it. It's just I'll sign it with a Sharpie.
Okay. We'll see what we can do.
What's the best part, Pamela? That Shaista is a very good cook, and she's been cooking Pakistani food, and Don and Ma'am D are really enjoying this.
Yeah.
That is so amazing. Well, I'm so excited for y'all, and just enjoy the rest of your time. And I
Thank
look
you
forward
so much.
to your albums and your new music, and just
Right.
all the great things that are going to come out of D&D.
Thank you so
Thank
much,
you
and
very
thank you
much.
for having us on your show.
Oh
It's
yes.
it was an honor for us.
Oh, it's my honor.
in 2 days.
Yeah.
It's my first interview, so I'm so excited and thank you so much. I love you.
Oh, love you too, Shaista. And I'm just so glad that you're an international promoter and the first one in your country. That is just so impressive. That's historical.
Thank you.
Well, y'all have a lovely evening.
Congratulations again to Shaista Ahmed for being the international promoter, and Imran Ahmed, the male rising star. They want love and peace, and their hashtag is Music Knows No Boundaries. It was such a pleasure talking to them. They're available on all the digital media, so check out their music. Congratulations to making your dreams come true.